Hello everyone, my name is Rukayat Bello, also known as Madam Grassroots. I'm the founder and CEO of Regxta, an inclusive digital platform focusing on the 600 million underserved market in Africa. So Regxta is an inclusive digital platform that provides digital financial services to the unbanked and micro businesses in remote locations across Africa, and we are just starting, with Nigeria. Our target markets include the petty traders, the artisans, the schools, the smallholder farmers, as well as the immigrants and refugees. Then our services include accounts opening, that's digital wallet, savings, micro loan, micro pension, micro insurance, and then in the future, micro mortgage. So that is Regxta. All right, I'd like to start with the story of my mother, what inspired me to start Regxta. Some days ago, or some years actually ago, my mom was an unbanked micro business who lived in Orile, a rural community in Lagos, Nigeria. Her daily sales was between 10,000 to 30,000 naira, and she saves between 5,000 to 10,000 naira on a daily basis, which she keeps in her piggy box inside her shop. On a fateful day, my mom lost all her stocks, including her life savings, to an inferno. She could not make any insurance claim because her business was not covered. Therefore, she kept visiting one bank to the other to get a loan of 100,000 naira to meet the demands of her customers. But guess what? A loan is always rejected because she had no credit history, no bank account, and no valid ID card. Because of these, her business failed. It was actually a very difficult time for the family to survive, and I almost dropped out of the university. So this story led me to start Regxta in 2021. The biggest challenges we faced while launching Regxta are enormous, but I'm going to limit it to three. Funding, yes. So it's actually so difficult for us to meet the needs of people, in the market. So because we are persistent, we are consistent with what we are doing, so we are able to secure loan from banks, from local traditional banks and all. With our savings, we've been able to meet, some needs of our customers. And I'm part of few women that are able to get funding to leverage on the funding and scale to other parts of Nigeria. Then talking about trust is something that, is very difficult for people to actually trust you when you are starting this kind of business. Even big banks, you don't go to the informal market and expect them to trust you. So they only trust putting money in their purses, or probably they trust Babalajo. So and that was why we decided to use this model, community banking, just like Babalajo model, but a little bit of technology in it. So with that, we've been able to navigate the trust issue so that they can trust us, putting myself at the forefront and also ensuring that they trust me that the bank I'm about to build, or that I'm building, is going to solve their personal needs. Then I would say the last one, which is going to be technology. When we started, we didn't start as a technology company because I'm a non-tech person. So it was so difficult for me to get people to trust me. But because I was able to get more tractions, more revenue, so I was able to bring in more people to join me so that we can build the technology the underserved people deserve. As a chartered accountant in Nigeria, so we've been able to inculcate accounting into banking system for the underserved market. According to research, we noticed that over 80% of the micro businesses failed, due to lack of financial literacy. And how do we solve this? That was why we've been able to say, okay, if we're able to build accounting into banking system for these people, they can be able to know whether they are making profits or loss by ensuring that they know this is the sales for the day, this is the expenses. Then our well-trained agents can begin to advise them whether they are making profit or loss. Then at the end of the year, as a company, as a bank, we then reward the most promising, should I call them a startup, a promising micro business owners, to say, okay, you have done well for the year of so year, so this is the reward from Regxta, so that other people can then emulate and say, I want to know how to keep my books. That is the way we've been doing it. How we've been able to balance our profitability in our social impact service is that we have been making profit from day one. We've never made any loss. However, Regxta is a social and a sustainable company. So our vision is to eradicate or reduce poverty and hunger, in the nation, and that's what we are currently doing. That's why we've been able to tailor all our solutions and services in accordance with the United Nations SDGs. Regxta's platform has disbursed over $3 million, and we've created job employment opportunity to over 150 Nigerian youths, and we currently have over 14,000 active customers on our platform. Financial education has played, vital roles in Regxta platform. We've organized so many seminars and symposiums for our target market, and this has broadened their knowledge so that they can have good credit score with us, have more savings, and also have a balanced financial lifestyle. Regxta is the future because we are building a data analytics and credit assessment platform for the underserved market alone in Africa. So we are seeing ourselves having over 1 million customer base in the next 3 years to come, over 500 agents across 20 states in Nigeria, and then most importantly, maybe 3 countries in Africa. My advice to women trying to enter into this tech ecosystem is that do not stop. You are going to be seeing a lot of naysayers, but don't look at them, don't stop, keep going, and don't accept defeat. My advice to BIM founders in Scotland is that they should know their target markets, and then they should know the needs of their customer base and the technology suitable to tackle that problem. I see opportunities, leveraging on the technology in Scotland, especially in the areas of KYC and credit scoring for the underserved markets. There are different factors to be determined or considered when it comes to financial inclusion in different backgrounds. So for me, I think founders should consider the tiers of customers and agents before solving their problems. And then when it comes to their needs as well, so we should have different products and services solving their basic needs. Basically, that's easy.